According to the Commonwealth, on promoting youth development and participation, young people are not only knowledgeable, they're passionate and driven about sustainable development impact. The biggest issue is that they face an increasingly lack of recognition for their work. More so, there's a lack of active participation from young people where it actually matters most. And this, let's not forget that they're suffering from a lot of structural challenges. These are issues of systematic patriarchy, issues of gender inequality, youth unemployment, and amongst many issues of relative poverty as well. It is absolutely important that we try to come up with grassroots innovative solutions that will not only bridge matters of low politics, but also institutionalize and strengthen international politics as well. This is why it's important for me as Kaene Disepo to run my campaign on 3 basic fundamentals. 1, it's important that I address the lack of inclusion at the Commonwealth Youth Council. The second is to make sure that there's proper capacity building of young people to ensure that they're actively participating in matters of local, national, and international decision making. The third, most importantly, is important that we address the structural challenges that young people face by coming up with context-specific and relevant solutions that are co-created by young people and the Commonwealth as a whole. So what is my plan of action? First, I want to propose a system where we improve ease of access of information, but also ensuring that young people are included in national and international decision-making processes. I want to do this by proposing the Eurafrica Young People Stories of Hope project. This is where, at country level, we'll be working with national youth councils as well as their affiliated bodies to make sure that we're collecting as many information as possible from the young people so that, 1, we're able to find out at country level specifically what are the challenges that young people face, more so what are the recommendations that our young people are calling for, and most importantly, what are young people at each member state level saying they need the support in. We're able to do this by really coming up with a more effective knowledge management system. And this is where the Eurafrica Young People Stories of Hope comes in. Most importantly about it is that it will be able to help us build the portfolios based on the needs assessment of each country so that we're able to feed into the Commonwealth system, and the Commonwealth as an institution, they would know better how to tailor-make interventions, opportunities, as well as areas of assistance so that as a collective we're able to help each other out. The second one is addressing issues of underrepresentation as well as the lack of intentional and active participation by young people. I'm promoting the Eurafrica Human Capital Development Hub. Essentially, what we'll be able to do with this is we'll be able to feed on the information compiled from the Young People Stories of Hope project so that we're able to tailor-make the solutions. Now, we understand we're going through a lot. Each country has issues of structural unemployment, each country has issues of poverty, each country has issues of climate change, trade, low quality access to education. However, the experiences are not the same. And this is where, with the Eurafrica Human Capital Development Hub, we're able to understand what each country needs and how each country can get the necessary support. Also, we're able to improve on the access to the information, particularly at each national level. It's important that we work together, not only with the National Youth Council, but affiliated bodies, and as well as the regional and international networks. This is where we'll be able to understand how Botswana in particular falls short and where it can even advance the support to countries like Malta, to countries like the United Kingdom. And equally so, this is a hub that will be able to understand how the UK will be in a better position to help a country like Zambia. The Eurafrica Human Capital Development Hub is a centralized mechanism that ensures that opportunities are co-created, but most importantly, that ensures that the young people feel that they have taken part, feel that they have actually been instrumental in ensuring that policies and solutions are actually crafted in a way that will benefit them. And lastly, I want to propose a revolutionary way of conducting workshops, particularly as the Commonwealth. Now we know we are attending so many fora, which actually includes the Commonwealth Heads of Government Summit and the Commonwealth Youth Forum. This is an opportunity, for instance, as we'll be in Rwanda, this is an opportunity to go beyond attending the forum and actually living a long-lasting legacy. What I'm proposing is a 20-80 strategy. 20% of the time that's being spent at each forum is dedicated towards volunteer community engagement, whilst 80% it will be dedicated towards the actual conference itself. This 20%, I'm proposing that we work with the local technical working groups, particularly as well as the National Youth Council, so that they can actually feel a part of the decision-making that will be happening at each particular workshop. In addition, they will actually be connecting and strengthening synergies with different multi-level stakeholders at their countries, and how us as delegates from across the world, united by passion for development impact, can actually give back. Moving beyond dialogues, it's an innovative and revolutionary way, particularly to make sure that we're able to find out what is it that each country that's hosting us needs, and we're able to even take on those insights and make sure that we're able to apply them to the workshop itself. It's then important that we revolutionize networking opportunities, and we'll be able to do this whilst we're actually volunteering. Less talk and more inclusive action. This is about making sure that if you're meeting the director of a particular industry, you're able to do so whilst actually giving back to the community. We want to make sure that we understand that young people are not only aspiring to be successful, but valuable members of their community. And even more so, valuable members of the Commonwealth. Vote for Kaene. Vote for less talk, more inclusive action.